Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Ekasi Esports Pre-Show. This is episode 3.
Episode 3, man.
Yeah.
And I don't think this is the final episode.
Nah. This is not the final episode of the Ekasi Esports Pre-Show, because this is where you guys get the latest on what's happening within Ekasi Esports. So this can't be the final episode.
Yeah, it definitely can't, man. Today, I think we're going to be covering what happened last week, which were the finals, the grand finals.
Yeah. We had the grand finals of the tournament series last week. So if you guys want to know what happened and who made things happen, be sure to stay tuned. But before we get down to it, let's roll into the intro clip, then we'll get down to it.
Nandi Acha.
Nandi Acha. Lighthouse. My good, man.
Young papi.
But yeah, ladies and gents, like we said, last week was the final week of the grand finals. Or it was the final week of the tournament series, where we had the grand finals of the Ekasi Esports tournament, of the Ekasi Esports FIFA series, of the Ekasi Esports FIFA 21 series, and also of the Ekasi Esports Chess series, which were all powered by Vodacom World. So shout out to the ladies and gents that side of Vodacom World for making this a possibility. But yeah, let's just jump into the intros. If you guys don't know by now, I'm Perfect Zikali, and I'm with my main man,
Mr. Ortile, man.
Yeah, Mr. Ortile Musimeche. We'll be giving us a breakdown of everything that else happening this past week within Ekasi Esports, and what else besides the grand finals.
The grand finals, man. I think at this point, let's just jump into it.
Yeah, let's jump into it. You know the drill. If you've been here before, you know the drill. But if you're new here, then welcome. We hope you enjoy your stay with us. But let's jump into the Free Fire series grand finals, because those are the ones that happened first.
Yeah,
we had them on Friday. So let's just jump into it.
Gucci.
What more can we say at this point, man?
At this point, we'll just be ranting and just talking gibberish, man.
Yeah, it's Free Fire, man. You know how Free Fire is. Like, it was totally unpredictable. Like, we had our predictions last week.
Yeah.
But then
unfortunately it blew up in our faces like always. And fortunately for us fortunately for us this time we don't have to predict.
Yeah.
We just have to break down what happened last time. It's
my prediction. So now we're just gonna be giving guys a recap of what happened last week in the grand finals. And let me just say, a lot happened. A lot of unexpected things happened. But yeah, let's just show you guys some of the action that happened last week, so you understand what we're talking about. And then you guys will understand what we're talking about.
Terrible.
In one piece, the shot's not flying through. Oh, Gunsmoker picks up the shot onto Bruno. The final two players now remain, of course. It is Reezy Jr. up against Gunsmoker. Up he comes, puts the shots in. Almost finds the finishing blow. Oh, but Reezy Jr. swoops on in with the booyah. This is where it gets absolutely brutal. Oh, Midnight finds the finishing blow right up into towards Kill Senzo. It is now up to Midnight and Saga to fight it out for the final booyah right here in the Ekasi Free Fire series. Who will be the victor? Who will be the one to claim our final booyah? Oh, come on. It is back to back. Toe-to-toe. Here we go. Beautiful spray coming in from Saga. Will he be able to close it up? Oh, giving it his all, and he finds the hit into Midnight.
So yeah, that was some of the action that happened last week.
Oh man,
crazy.
That's crazy.
It was crazy, man.
Splash coming in with the win.
Flash coming in with the win, and he was not even in the top 8 last week. Imagine, he was not even in the top 8 last week, and he came in and he took it.
Look, man, I know our predictions suck, but we said it last week, man. We said the guy number 40, what he could come in and he could take the grand prize.
Yeah, he could cause an upset, and that's what happened. An upset was caused. But like we said last week, they just had to make sure they make it in the top 48.
Yeah.
Because we only took 48 players into the grand finals of the Free Fire series, and that 48, they had their matches and their games on the battlefield, and the person with the most points after the 2 games was the victor.
Yeah.
And there was Splash. So shout out to Splash. He's taking home, well, he already took home 5,000 rands in cash.
In cash. A whopping 5,000 rands, man. What do I do with so much money?
So much money. At this time, we need 5,000 rands. Man, I could use the 5,000 rands.
Yeah.
Hey, It's cool. But also, he's not the only one walking away with some cash. Seagate, who came out number 2, walked away with 2,500 rands in cash, and Reezy Jr. walked away with 1,500 rands in cash.
And these are all new guys to this list, but these are guys we didn't see in the past.
Top 3.
Yeah,
they weren't even top 3 last week.
They weren't even top 3, and it's free fire. At this point, it's free fire. Unpredictable. You just have to pray. At this point,
and hope that you get the predictions correct next time. But those were the guys who took it last week, and I guess we shall see if there's going to be a season 2. Do you think there's going to be a season 2?
Oh, I hope so. I hope so.
So if you guys would like to know if there's going to be season 2, make sure just to follow us, because we'll be making announcements. So you guys, if you guys want to know if there's going to be a season 2, be sure to follow us for any updates. And but now I guess we can just jump into FIFA, because we had FIFA as well last week, which was crazy, which was like some hard action. So let's jump into FIFA, and then we'll break down everything that happened in FIFA. How about Abashi. So we had the FIFA 21 Series Grand Finals. And the third place finals as well.
Yeah, and the third place finals. Both matches were intense, man. I was there to witness it with my own eyes. I saw it. And man, I feel like I'm going in circles at this point. But then, man,
Why do you say that?
Masoom came in for the kill. He annihilated, Bozonke, who did put up a challenge for someone who isn't signed. For someone who isn't signed to a gaming org, he did put up a challenge. And Unzaks, on the other hand, playing up against Divak. Divak came in and said, "Yo, look, man. Bravado over Pirates, though,
man.
That's what he said. Not my handwriting.
It's not our handwriting. The Bravado gents really brought it last week. And let's just roll into let's show you guys the highlights, from last week, so you guys understand how much action took place in the finals of the FIFA 21 series.
Can Masoom make it 3-0? It's Kylian Mbappe. 1-0 on the day and 3-0 on aggregate. Shots out of anger. If you get those shots out of anger, it shows that you really want this. But so far, it's like he is the one leading with 3, which is about to be 4. It's Masoom with Kylian Mbappe on his left foot. Reading space, or that the motivation to go for it more. As we see Bozonke there finding that goal back, to make it to 2-1. It's Uzman come out as the winner, but I think it's a little too late, as Masoom just humbles Bozonke again with that third goal for the day. Give it to both players that they are giving us a match for today, but Masoom right there just showing us what the man, and he's going to try to get it in on the bottom left corner, making it 6-1 on aggregate. Made it this far. Unfortunately not having just enough to take it over the edge, but he manages to get that beautiful lob shot there. Congratulations to Masoom from Bravado Gaming for coming through, really bringing the bravado to this game and showing why he is one of those great players that needs to be respected and feared in the esports scene and in the FIFA scene in South Africa.
So that was some of the action that took place in last week's grand final. That was actually the match between Bozonke and Masoom, the final leg match. Between as you guys can see, goals were flying left, right, and center. It was one hell of a match. And shout out to Masoom, who took it. As you guys can see in the bracket, he went all the way and made it into the championship spot, and he was crowned the champion of the FIFA 21 series.
And this is someone who we didn't see coming, man. We didn't see this type of...
I wouldn't say I didn't see him coming. I would just say I had someone else in mind.
I didn't expect him. I didn't even know. I only knew when he was playing around Divak, when he was signed to... when I knew that he was signed to Bravado Gaming. And I was like, okay, this is interesting. And then when he beat Divak, I'm like, whoa. I took the step back.
He's gonna really take this.
Well deserved, man. You could see the technical gameplay coming from him, the skills, dominating that match. And Bozonke, he came in with the fire, came in with the heat. Shout outs to him as well.
Shout out to Bozonke as well for making it into the finals. And these guys don't walk away empty-handed. Masum takes home what 10,000 rands in cash.
10,000
rand. Big 10.
A big 10, man.
And then Bozonke takes home 5,000 rands in cash. And then we have third place, which happened between Divak and Zaks. And then Divak took Zaks down 5-0, for him to take home 2,500 rands in cash. And then Zaks and Zaid April, who was fifth place, take home 1,000 rands each. So yeah, big money flying left, right, and center.
Yeah, at least they don't walk away home with nothing, man. They get something in the pocket, well deserved. They really put up a challenge for each other.
Definitely.
Shout out to them. Hope to see them next time. The FIFA 22 series.
FIFA 20. Excuse me. Let's keep that on the wraps.
Might be leaking some info here, dog.
We're leaking some info right now. But yeah. So we had. So now we had the FIFA 21 series done and dusted.
Yeah.
Concluded. And what's left now? We're left with. The chess series. But yeah, shout out to the FIFA guys. Like I said, these guys, even just making the top 8 is crazy. So shout out to the whole top 8 for making it into the top 8. And because there was like 64 players initially.
That's a lot of players.
That's a lot of players. So now let's jump into the chess now. Since we're done with the FIFA 21, let's jump into chess and find out what happened on that side of the world. So yeah, last week Sunday we had the grand finals of the chess series as well.
Grand finals, and once again
we wrapped it up with the chess series.
Yeah, and once again, man, my predictions are wrong. Fortunately,
what did you predict again?
Kitonsky.
You said Kitonsky?
Yeah,
I also said Kitonsky.
Yeah, he also said, guys, kunzima. Yeah, gambling is not for me, so I must stick.
Let's save our money. But yeah. Last week we had the grand finals of the chess series, where we had the top 4 who had made it into the, who came from the playoffs, fighting for a spot into the top 4 of the chess series grand finals. They battled it out and they fought hard.
Yeah, they fought hard, man. And I believe there was a draw.
There was a draw again. We had to have a tiebreaker. We had a draw in the finals, and we had to have a tiebreaker to determine who was the winner. But let me just show you guys what happened in last week's grand final, so you guys can have a taste on what really happened.
And the app reminds you, it goes like, you see when you hear that sound, it's loud. There's pressure now. You have to play blitz chess,
to be playing some very difficult times, especially when you're in a position where it's not obvious that you're in the actual late game yet. You're still trying to fully set yourself up for that stage. And now we are starting to get there. 1 minute left for Kitonsky. You have to really blitz it out. There's no other option that's left. And we see on both sides are setting up for as much aggressive plays as humanly possible. Let's see where this goes. So rook trade doesn't feel fully favorable there for anybody in particular. The chess boy is still gonna try to put him off kilter.
Space, right?
And there we go. Lovely. Got the trap. That's right. You have to resign.
Yeah, you can't continue after that. You can't continue. It's rough like that.
At least some decent semblance of control here, but what does it feel like? It feels like right now you do still have some interesting things to do with your pieces on the board. There's more development though for pawns on C and B files for the chess boy without any full counter, so you have to overcommit somewhat right now to get rid of these pawns at the moment. So you might actually be slightly incentivized to go for an uncomfortable trade, and rather get the pawn, but they actually get the resignation. Kitonsky realizes the danger that he's in, and he's like, you know what, GG, I want no part of this.
Yeah, GG's, man, GG's. Unlucky to Kitonsky, and shout out to Benilovic for being the official winner of the Ekasi Esports Chess Series. And
those were the grand finals of the Ekasi Esports Chess Series.
I think that people could see for themselves with the big fever.
Hey, well, new. Even if you didn't understand what's happening there, but I'm sure you could hear from the commentary that it was heat. Heat. But yeah, so in last week's grand final, we had Banilovic going up against Kitonsky. and eventually Banilovic coming out on top.
Coming out on top, man.
You know.
And yeah, man, I couldn't well deserved to Banilovic, you know what I'm saying? But
hard.
then, yeah, no, Kitonski really put up the same. They were pretty much neck and neck, you know. It was just about who's gonna slip up. I feel like Kitonski was like, come on, you know, and let me just. I'm not saying that.
No. I don't think he gave up. But like, I'm saying, like, you know, he did put up a challenge.
Yeah.
He started off shaky because he went up against Kukamba in the first round where they had the semifinals, and Kukamba actually took the first match.
Yeah.
Which was scary. I was like, whoa, Kukamba, where did this guy come from?
Yeah.
You feel me? But then eventually Kitonski, you know, came back, took the second match, and then took the third match to put him into the grand finals where he faced off against Vanilovic. You know, Vanilovic made easy work of Martinez, and he just came in and went into the grand finals. And then in the grand finals, we had Vanilovic taking the first match.
Yeah. And
it looked grim for Kitonski, because if Vanilovic won the second match, it was chai for him. It was over.
Yeah.
But then they drew the second match, and then after that, it was still not over, you know. And then Kitonski took the third match, and then there was a draw. We had a draw in the grand finals, and then we had to have a tiebreaker, a 5 minutes tiebreaker, and then after that, you know, Banilovic came out on top.
You don't see that every day. It's not every final where you get a draw.
It does happen. Actually, no, it does happen a lot, you know, especially in highly competitive competitions and sports. You know, draws in the finals are something that's not new.
Interesting.
You feel me? But yeah, Banilovic takes home 5,000 rands in cash. Kitonski also takes home 2,500 rands in cash. And then the third place between Kukamba and Martinez, which was Kukamba, he takes home 1,500 rands in cash. So everyone is walking away with money.
Yeah.
I guess we've been saying, we can call this the money show.
Yeah, just the money show. Ekasi just dishing out money.
Yeah. But yeah, no, shout out to all the winners. Shout out to all the winners from the tournament series. And so shout out to everyone who participated, you know, for even if you go and knocked out in the first round of any of the tournaments and whatnot. Shout out to you for making it, you know, for believing in yourself, for also, like, you know, giving it a shot. You know, this is the first time we had something like this.
Yeah.
So we were definitely planning to have more of them. So be sure to follow us on the socials. Be sure to, you know, subscribe to the YouTube channel. So if we release something new or we make a new announcement or something, you guys know about it. You guys know about it.
And shout outs to the viewers as well, you know what I'm saying, for supporting since the very beginning of this entire tournament, you know what I'm saying. Couldn't have been possible without them.
Definitely.
You dig what I'm saying? And yeah, shout outs to y'all. Let's keep the momentum going. You dig?
It's not goodbye. Like we said, this is not goodbye.
Yeah.
This is not goodbye. So be sure to catch us on again, you know. We'll be back. We'll be back, definitely. Like I said, there's still a lot that's happening. We have the CSGO guys, the Counter-Strike guys who are playing the Telkom VS Gaming Masters, which is the biggest Counter-Strike event that we have in the country.
Yeah, man.
So the guys are there.
Yeah.
The guys are fighting
the boys,
so guys will give you guys updates there. They're also playing in the ESEA League intermediately, which is the biggest league that we have running. Biggest debatable, but like it's one of the biggest that we have running in the country. So yeah, you know, the boys are putting up numbers. You know, the boys are coming through the performance. So if you guys want to know more about that and you want to know what's happening within Ekasi Esports just in general, be sure to stay tuned into the pre-show. And yeah, I think this is, you know, we can call it a wrap now.
Yeah, we can call it a wrap video,
week, man. Yeah, but yeah, so shout out to you guys for tuning in. If you made it this far into the video and didn't skip anything, shout out to you. But yeah, from me, Perfect, and from my colleague, Mr. Oratile.
Over here, man.
Siti.
Danko.